Good evening, everyone, and welcome to D&D. This is Mike.
And Zoe.
And today we're going to do episode 21. Yes, which is the episode in which we get to fix all of the various bugs with players not correctly recognizing that they've been moved to a certain tile and something should happen to them. Mm-hmm. Now, there's a bit of a dilemma that we need to decide before we do any of this, which is, should we make it so that when you overtake someone, someone can fall on a certain tile?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, sounds good. But if they break down and then we make them fall somewhere else, the breakdown still stays, right? Yeah, breakdown should stay. And we should write that somebody's broken down beside their position, right? When it says first, we should add broken down or something like that, right? Okay, and cool. But,
like a small piece of text above them, like the pariah one that says broken down.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we'll put it at the bottom. We'll see.
Like under the first broken down.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see, because I'm not sure that the text doesn't become too much. We'll see. We'll decide, right? We're probably going to have to change the way the text behaves anyway. But let's do one thing at a time. So first things first, we are now going to go to the code. And I wrote a few notes. Let's read them for our audience. So a few bugs that we've got.
1. Crash when mine causes second overtake.
Right. Do you remember this?
Yes.
So you overtake someone and then you fall on a mine, and then because the mine pushes you back, you overtake the other guy again.
Yes.
Right? And that causes a bug where the dictionary gets assigned two things with the same index. Mm-hmm. That's the issue. Now, I'm not too worried about this bug because I do think, while it's a serious bug, because it's a crash technically, the game can still continue. So I think we're actually going to leave this alone for now. Next.
Breakdowns and refuels apply to wrong player when using push or swap cards.
That's right. This is an important one, and this is what we need to fix today. And this is going to be certainly the first thing we tackle. Next.
No breaks doesn't work when using push or swap cards.
Yep.
I haven't seen this one.
Well, basically, whenever you land on no breaks, it just doesn't work. And there's a big problem because... let me explain it to you. Suppose we do the thing that you were saying where the overtake and the no brakes both work at the same time. So let's say we end up on here.
Okay.
Actually, we can't because it's a mine. Let me see. Okay, let's say we end up here, okay, on this tile. And then another car comes, overtakes us, and stops here. Then as you get overtaken, you fall on no brakes. Then you fly forward because of no brakes. Overtake the other guy who falls on no brakes. Goes forward, falls on no brakes, and we got an infinite loop.
Yeah.
So if we're going to do the thing with no brakes, we're going to have to force the no brakes to go backwards if it's a malus. Mm-hmm. So this could be more work, but we'll figure it out. Next, overtakes do not
activate special tiles.
We just talked about this, right?
Yes.
So now features, add
mines, activate pariah. If there are more than one pariah, allow choice. What does that mean? Well,
pariah is the one that needs to be targeted with every card, right? And then pariah goes away. But suppose there are two pariahs on the field, then you should be able to choose between the two pariahs.
So there's one better one?
No, what I'm saying is that there could be two players that are pariahs. Mm-hmm. If that's the case, who of the two do you target?
Good point.
You need to pick one, right? And you can pick one of the two. So you can pick among pariahs. That's all we're going to say. Now, add the targeting system that displays where clicks are possible. Because right now, we only have the instructions here telling us, red turn, click on the dice, right? We should put some kind of easy effect that shows that you should click here. Mm-hmm. And then when you get to select players, something that shows which players are selectable. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Okay. We may do this later, we'll see. Add a breakdown count
on player capture.
Yeah, we talked about this, right? We definitely need to add some
breakdown,
information.
one turn.
Yeah, that's
stuff like that.
Exactly. Then particle effects for card effects, and because right now all of the cards just play and nothing happens. And add sound effects, these are important. Right? Anyway, we'll worry about most of this later. We're going to begin with bug number 2. Breakdowns and refills apply. I mean, that's kind of poorly written as a bug because it applies to absolutely every tile. So, let's go. All right. So, the issue here is, my dear, evaluate landing tile. Okay? Because evaluate landing tile assumes the active player. And that's a problem. Okay? We are actually going to have to evaluate landing tile depending on who triggers it.
Okay.
All right. So this is a pretty big function, but we are going to add a request here. And what you're going to request is you're going to request a player P.
Okay. Player P.
Now everything will break, and that's fine. Save.
Save.
Now the first thing we're going to check here, we're going to say if P.
If
Open bracket.
Oops,
P is equals. Copy active player. Paste it here. Close it. Open squiggly. Enter. Close squiggly. Save. So if the player is active, we're gonna do all of this. Cut. Paste. Else. Open squiggly, enter, close it. If the player is not active, paste again. Save. All right.
We just added a lot more lines of code.
Well, yeah, they're largely duplicated though. So now we're going to take a look at what we need to trim out because this one.
We don't need this active player. Whoops, I bumped the microphone.
That's obviously the case. Actually, we can get rid of this in general throughout this part of the code. I want to show you how to do it. Okay, so. Copy this and now watch here. I'm gonna select all of this bit all of the way down to
Wait. So you going in the if and the else?
Right click. Yeah, both of them. That's fine. The only one I want to leave alone is the original first if. Now hit Control F. Now I'm going to change this to replace mode. So there's now 2 of them. Paste what you have copied. Type P. And in selection, replace all. So now every single active player has been replaced with P. And as you can see in this part, P is the same as list active player, right? Because we said they are the same. And in the else here, this is another player. But we can still use the variable P because that's the player we received from the outside, right? Give it a save. Okay, so if we end up on the start tile, that's actually fairly important.
We do a lap, right? No way, we need to cross it.
No, this is land standard. So if you just land on start, it doesn't matter. But yeah, we need to worry about the movements. Okay, save. We're gonna find out soon. So change score, game scores on standard. I'm sorry, change score. That's correct. Okay, save. If you end up on standard, right, you get 10 points and nothing happens. If you end up on refuel, so has rolled. Now that's not very good because has rolled has nothing to do with our situation. Has rolled only applies to the current turn. So we can't do that. What we need to do...
If we get go to refuel, then we haven't rolled yet, right?
What?
We haven't rolled yet if we gone to refuel, so this is false and that's correct.
No, but if you get go to next refuel, it's always the active player who gets it, so that doesn't matter. The question is if a non-active player who gets overtaken, for example, lands on refuel, right? If you land on refuel, then we should give it some kind of like refuel counter, just like we have a breakdown counter. That's why you can break down for 2 turns, right? So let's go to the player, and we have broken down turns. Add a private int.
Okay, private int. Broken.
No,
wait, not broken this time.
And enough with the capitals on a variable. So
refuel. So So first of all, we need an E and R. Not a T, an R.
Okay, so refuel turns.
Turns. Okay. There. Refuel turns.
Semicolon.
Save.
Okay, now you see here at start, we're gonna say refuel turns. Okay,
turns
equals 0.
Equals 0.
Semicolon. Save.
Save. Oh, I pressed Shift S.
Shift S. Control S. Okay, save. So refuel turns, there it is. Okay, we're good. Now, broken down turns, how does that get increased? So hit Control F. And we're gonna find it. Okay, add breakdown. So we're gonna add one more. We're gonna say public void.
This is a very small function.
That's right. Add refuel.
Refuel.
Open int turns equals 1. Close it. Open squiggly. Enter, enter. Close it. And here you can copy all of this. Paste it here. Oh, that's not nice. Plus equals. Plus equals. Refill turns, copy. Paste. Save. And now we need to check how we do broken down turns minus minus. So let's find it. There it is. Check turn available. Broken down turns minus minus. If broken down turns is higher than that. And we should have some kind of check refuel available. So copy this entire thing. Paste it here. And go check refuel available. Yeah, and copy. If refuel turns is higher than 0, refuel turns lower.
Oh, whoops, wait. Here.
Return true. Return false. Save. Okay. So now all of this goes away. All of this goes away. Oh, save for a moment. We should actually use this function. No, we shouldn't. It's fine. We're gonna leave them as they are here for now. But I just wanted to quickly, because we're here, I wanted to quickly take a look at update race position. So you see here we're adding pariah, right? We should add the breakdown turns and the refuel turns.
Okay.
Right? There's kind of an interesting situation. So suppose we have both breakdown turns and refuel turns. I know it sounds insane, but it's not entirely impossible. Because if you break that, I think there's at least one situation on our map where... Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Save. I'm just commenting it out because I want to parse the map, really. I just don't care about doing anything. We may even get a crash right away. It's fine. Okay, so see here, we've got a breakdown and a refuel. So if you break down here and somebody overtakes you, you fall on refuel. If you fall on refuel, then you should get +1 on refuel. So that means that you need to finish your breakdowns first, and then you're gonna get your refuels, and you will be able to use them. That's how we'll do it. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right. So maybe we should call it, I don't know, refuel tanks. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, let's reestablish this. Save. Player. Okay, here. So we're gonna put how many breakdowns are next. Then we're gonna put how many turns are next, and then pariah. So this is gonna be a big thing. So when we get big things like concatenations, I like to separate them like this, where I put the opening bracket at the top, closing one at the bottom. Save. Okay, and now we separate all of the individual things. So the next is the pariah, right? Then we put a plus, and the next is, let's copy the entire pariah, paste it here, and then paste again.
Okay.
And remove the plus. Okay, now obviously this is wrong because you put 3 pariahs in a row, right? So save this. Okay, now let's do this other pariah over here. Copy all of this, paste it here. Save. Okie doke.
Now we have 6 pariahs.
Yeah, so now this pariah needs to be changed to broken down turns.
Okay, broken down turns.
Higher than 0. Space, higher than 0. No, not there. No, you need the question mark. It's an if. Higher than 0, question mark. Save. Remember, this is like an if, okay? So if broken down turns is higher than 0, after the question mark it's then, and after the colon it's otherwise. Else, right? So if broken down turns is higher than 0, then we need to display the broken down turns, right? And the broken down turns are going to be something like, open a quote.
Okay, open a quote.
Skip, capital S.
Oh yeah, we're doing it in human language now.
Yeah, skip and space, yeah, that's good. And then X, put a X for times. And then plus, copy broken down turns, paste, dot, toString.
Can we actually
Open,
like
close.
put a time symbol?
Sorry?
Can we actually put a time symbol?
Save. What do you mean a time symbol?
Like the asterisk.
Oh, yeah, sure. But I think that in human minds, X is an actual times. You remember when you do your math,
right.
you use an
we
X.
have an X.
Right. The asterisk is what we use in computer programming. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Now we are actually going to copy this entire thing, paste it right here over this pariah, and change this to refuel turns. Yeah, field turns. Okay, and go rolls. Or actually, that should be bonus rolls. So put a bonus. Bonus. Bonus rolls and yeah, okay, well, let's leave it like this. Copy refuel turns.
Okay.
Paste it here.
Okay.
Okay. Copy all of this malarkey.
Malarkey.
And paste it here. All right, save. So now we've added how many broken turns and how many refuel turns you have on your play. But we're gonna have to remember to. Yes. What's up? What?
The same thing happens in both ifs?
Yes, because in this if over here has to do with the race position you're in, and we need to make it absolute because this is the race position you have when you haven't started yet. This, if the position is lower than 0, right? Whereas if the position is higher than 0, then the race has started, you're on the track, and a very, very similar function applies, but this changes. I mean, we could probably do this more intelligently. I'm just saying this is how we'll do it for now. Okay, so this can be hidden away, and that's already been done. Now let's go back to the game manager and take a look at what the situation is. So when you have rolled, we're actually going to turn this, we're going to put this away on has rolled false. We're going to remove this from here, and we're also going to remove it from here. Save. Okay, and here what we'll do is we're going to add a thing just like we added it on breakdown. Let's see where we do it. Here, add breakdown, right? So here we're going to say p dot add refuel.
And refuel. There it is.
Open close round, semicolon. Copy it. And we are going to go here, paste it. Save. Okay. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of repetition. The thing is, you never go to other states. So perhaps we can do this a bit differently. I think we will. Let's see. So mine take malus, blah blah blah, but no discards. So this goes. P move toward 1 true. What's this? I don't remember. Spinning, right. That's when you spin. That's fine. It's on the oil slick. Now, here we need to be careful. See, it says 1. We can't have that. That will generate a bug.
Why?
Well, because I told you, when you are on a... So here we have an oil slick, right? And nothing. If you're here and I overtake you by hitting you, you end up on the oil slick. You go forward by 1, okay? You overtake me, I end up on the oil slick. I go forward by 1, I overtake you, you end up on the oil slick. You go forward.
But I don't think... Wait a minute.
Yeah, the oil slick needs to lead you backwards.
Yeah, we wouldn't even be able to have time to pick a card.
I know, but I'm just telling you. Basically, if that happens, we need not to have that infinite loop. Okay, you need to fall on that oil slick and fly back, not forward. Okay, so this is dangerous. So type bug here.
Bug here.
Save. We'll figure that out in a moment. Now, blah, 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 add breakdown. Okay, remove all of these things and that should work. So, I can tell you one thing. So for sure, we've got a situation here that all of this is a complete duplicate of this with exception of the changes of phase. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to change this dramatically. All right, take this entire switch, cut it. So hold shift.
No, wait, that was control.
Hold shift. Okay, release shift now. Release it. Hold it. Cut. Control X.
Release it, control X.
Okay. Now, paste it here. I think I took one too many, so now it's going to cry a bit. That's okay. So we got the switch right away. Why? Because this applies irrespective of whether you're the protagonist or not, the person who has the turn. And here we're going to check. If you have the turn, we are going to remove all of the effects and just leave what happens to the turn. Okay? Just like this. This goes. This goes. No breaks doesn't even happen. Breakdown, we just get this. And this else disappears. All right. Save.
Save.
So do you understand how this works? Or you don't?
No, not exactly.
Okay, so first we switch for the tile type and we do the effect of the tile type, which doesn't really matter, right? It applies to both the normal players, the player who's active and all the others, right? The effects still apply to everyone. Now then, what we do is we check whether we need to move on in the turn or not. And that can only happen if P is the same as the active player. If P is not the same as the active player, then we need to, in fact, do things with the turn. So move to the draw phase and that sort of stuff, right? Now, in refuel, wait for card play phase. All right, we need to discard first. Yeah, that's good. Breakdown, that's good. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, awesome. Now we need to go and figure out who calls evaluate landing tile, and that is receive complete move. That cannot be the only one that calls evaluate landing tile. It will have to be someone else too. So when you receive a completed move, well, that's fairly easy. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's control F, receive completed move. Let's see who calls this. I think it's the player motor. Oh, we need to change to all open documents. And I am correct. It's the player motor, and it's here at the end. And it only applies to execute move, doesn't it? No, it also applies to execute malus. Which, by the way, I think we should rename, like execute single move or something. Yeah, hit Control R twice. Yeah, and go single move. Move. Ooh, single cow. Moo. Move. Okay, hit enter. Okay, and rename this one. Control R, Control R. And take
single move.
No, just call it single move. Because it can apply to you too, right? So it's not really a malus. Yeah, hit enter. Okay, save. Now, I'm kind of bothered that we need to do everything backwards, but for now we're going to leave it here, right? Because here, if you give it a distance of 1, then it gives you a -1, right? Because it was a malus before. And it's a bit, it's a bit of a pain that we have to remember to put them all backwards, but it's fine. All right, so execute, receive completed move. Because it's called by that, we don't know who calls it, but the player motor does know his own player.
Yay.
So you can send player here.
Whoa.
Yeah, just send it, player.
Player.
There it is.
There, got it.
Copy him.
Copy him.
Paste him here. Okay. And now we can go to the game manager, and here you're going to request a player P.
And we can put the P there.
Correct. Save. All right, so now the bug's been fixed. Should possibly work. I don't know, but there's one more thing that we need to check, which is after we've moved and we receive the completed move as the active player, we go right here, we do our entire thing, and then we refuel. Now let's see what happens when we refuel. Change the score, we add refuel, we instantiate all of this mess. This one's supposed to be a bit further. Okay, and now that all of that is done, let's see what happens at the end of the turn. So wait for card play phase. If wait for card play phase do this, go to the discard phase. But if not, what should happen? Right? So let's go else. Open, close. All right, save. So when we ended up on a refuel tile, we should check if the player can refuel. And if the player can refuel, then we get a then we get another turn. We get rolling is false or something. Okay, so go if open around P dot check refuel. I think it's called check refuel available. Open close round. Close round. Open squiggly. Always in the same place it is. Enter, enter, close it. Save. Okay, here you go. Refuel equals false.
Refuel equals false. Refuel.
No, not refuel. I'm sorry. Already rolled something. Has rolled. That's what it's called. Has rolled. Equals false.
Not refuel.
Semicolon. Save. And we're also going to add instructions. Copy these.
Okay.
Paste them here. Whoa, sorry, I left the 3. That's not very efficient what I'm doing, but it's... Okay, paste them. Oh, we have a problem. I just realized these instructions have list turn sequence active player, which is a bit silly. We want color players p.id, I think, or something like that. Let's see, p.id, car ID. That.
Car ID.
Copy all of this. Paste it here. Paste it here. Here. Okay, let's see if there's any other instructions. No. Okay, save. Okay, so discard then roll. That's not what we want. So if has rolled is false, then we need to immediately roll again. So we're simply going to say roll again. Okay, save. Okay, now we need to do a check that's very similar to this one when we land on any other tile, actually. That's a good point. This needs to be checked if we land on any other tile. So it should happen before the switch. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Right here, before the switch. Cut. Yeah, undo. Okay. No. Okay, just stand still for a moment. Okay, now copy all of this. Paste it here. Save. Right? So here, basically, we will check if we have a refuel and what will happen. Now, suppose a very, very crazy situation. No overload for method.
Oh, is it Dropbox?
No, I don't think so.
Let's use the user of the thing. Okay.
We didn't save player motor. Save. That's what's going on. Now it's going to be happy. Come on. Wake up. Compile. Do it. Now. Do it. Immediately.
Seriously.
Listen to Daddy.
Yeah.
When the world is taking ages.
Clear, maybe? Did we forget to say something else?
I don't think so.
We did fix the compiler.
Mr. Stupid.
I think it is the jicka-digga-digga.
It could be. I don't know. So I'm reopening Visual Studio.
Why did it open on that side and then clock
I
over
don't know.
there?
Don't matter. Okay, type something. Save.
The fourth.
Okay, now it should complain for a different error. Good. And now save.
For the foot-to-foot error. And now the foot-to-foot error should be gone.
All right. Thanks. Anyway, so look. Suppose, for example, I run on 8 and I roll here, right? And I get another refuel.
8.
Okay. I immediately use it because the active player. The active player here, right, goes down to refuel. So it changes the score for refuel, adds a refuel token, instantiates the particle effect for refueling, right? And then here it checks if check refuel available, if it's rolled false, immediately re-roll. Right? Actually, here we need a return. Add a return at the end.
Return. Send. Done.
Right? So you immediately get a... Oh, wait, but before we used to get a card first, didn't we? I think it's better like this. You shouldn't get multiple cards because you keep on refueling. That's weird. Yeah. Refuels should just let you keep on going, right?
Yeah,
so,
I get multiple cards.
So here we return. So we exit from this and we can roll again right away. Okay, that's awesome. That's how it should work. Now suppose I roll a 12 and I end up here. Same thing happens, blah, blah, blah. Now suppose I have a different player and I end up on the breakdown. I get 1 breakdown token. Then somebody overtakes me. I fall on the refuel token. So a turn passes. It's my turn because the breakdown's gone away. Okay. Now I already have a refuel token. I roll my die and I get a 3. I end up here. I end up on a standard. So I get the score for standard. I go down here and he goes like, hey, I actually have another refuel token. Use the refuel token and roll right away without picking a card. Do you understand?
Yes.
So that's how it would work. Well,
now?
That's the theory. So let's test it. All right. So we've already made these changes a little bit. Let's see how it works.
Let's hope we get a
null reference. Game manager script has rolled. Game manager script discard phase. What's the issue, sir?
Yeah. There's no errors in the code.
Is Unity going completely nuts?
Clear it?
Clearing it doesn't really do much. It's as if I just don't understand these problems that Unity has every now and then. They're weird. That makes no sense. It works now. I don't know. But it must be the relationship between Dropbox and that. Okay. Oh no. Boom. All right. So ended on a standard tile. Loses 1,000. Puts it away. Blue. Let's take a look.
Yes. What will blue get? What?
2.
These guys are not
rolls
doing very
mine.
well.
Doesn't do anything. Okay. Red. Wow. 2 refuel. Red, roll again. So it's asking us to roll again. That's a lie.
First we have to dump it.
First we need to discard and now we can roll again. Okay, so something wrong's happening here. Let's take a look. I think I know what's going on. So here's the roll again, right? It gets to here, but we are in the discard phase. So we needed this. If wait a moment. So I don't. I'm a little confused because it should have gone here. It should have gone here, but it didn't. Because it definitely ended up here, but then it went here again. I don't get it. Okay, go debug.log.
Okay, debug.
.log. Open. Quote. Active player.
Active player. We put quote, so.
Player must discard first.
Must discard first.
Yeah, well, you're gonna need a couple of things here. Save. Copy the entire debug log. Paste. Okay, save. Active player. Didn't draw. Draw. Save. We may have been in another phase. That's the issue. Copy all of this. And paste it here. If P, let's turn sequence. P, check review variable as rolled. Text instructions, set text, blah blah blah. Re-rolling.
Wait, re-rolling. I spelled it right.
I'm just thinking here. Re-rolling before anything. Let's just do this. Anything. So this is a difficult one to test because it depends on a card. So we may get wrong things for a while before we get that. Well, for now at least we can check other things.
Yes.
This is a new bug, so 7 shouldn't get anything, should get a standard thingy. Draw a card, lose 1,000. All right.
We don't care.
Roll red.
8.
8.
This
Okay,
should
this one
land
should
on
get
roll
roll
again.
again without drawing. And in fact, it's not in draw phase. That's good. Wait, well, let's see. Re-rolling before anything. Interesting. That makes sense. I love it how my console is like stupid. I don't know why this happens every now and
That's
then.
super big.
Let's see. Okay, re-rolling before anything, so I can see it like that. I'm going to dock it here. All right, now I can see. So red, roll again. Oh wow! In fact, it's got another re-rolling before anything. See, there's 2 of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I got a 12.
That's fairly lucky, red.
Yeah.
Okay, is this another re-roll?
I hope not.
It's possible.
Nope. No. Mine.
It's a mine. Okay, finally draw card, steal 500 from green. Okay, blue's turn. That's a heck of a turn for red. 7.
An overtake for this guy.
Oh, so we got a problem.
What?
Yellow fell on the mine, but the mine didn't trigger. Okay, so we didn't really fix anything. Okay, so we're gonna do another few things. We're gonna remove this incredibly annoying debug log here. Save. Okay, so let's go and take a look why that didn't trigger. So we know that when you overtake someone, they take a malus, don't they? Well, actually, maybe not. Overtake, instantiate, overtake, blah, blah, blah. Let's play. Take malus. Right, so it's happening. Take malus. Wait a moment. What do you mean take malus? We've changed the name of this function. Oh, no, we haven't there. Hit Control R twice. And rename this to single move.
Neve.
Save. So again, I don't like it that it's negative, but that's fine. So apparently it's on the player. single move. PM, single move, distance. All right, player motor, single move, start the coroutine, execute single move, blah, 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 blah. Next tile, blah, blah, blah. Rotation, blah, blah, blah. If, we got a bit if here. Okay, so this is an important if that needs to go. Yes, so we're going to remove this if completely. Let's just comment it out for now. That's why it didn't work. Because it was checking if it was in card play phase, which is not the case. It was just an overtake. All right. Let's test again.
Test again.
If the game will let us. All right. Roll. No, stop maximizing, you prat.
Prat.
All right. So there's a 10. This should skip everything. Steal 1,000 from green. Poor green.
Poor green.
Always dislike green. For some reason. Not sure. Okay, this one should end up on a mine. Boink.
Yes, bonk.
Skip.
Green's really unlucky, right?
Yeah, well, everybody hates him. So. 6. It goes past the mine. Didn't overtake. Everything's fine. Skip X1. It's working.
Yay.
Steal 1,000. Obviously from blue. Okay.
Skip X1. So now green. So now he's gonna skip this turn.
The next one. Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, did you see? The mine worked after we landed on it.
Woo!
That's very good. Right? So
Now
draw
we
a
can
card, push by 2. Let's push 3 by no. Forward.
Fine.
Takes another mine. That works, right? That's how it's supposed to work. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Yellow
Select a victim. So we're stuck in the wrong state. Okay? And I'm not sure why this is the case. I'm not sure why this is the case. So let's go and find out. Because the debug is telling us nothing. Right? Changing turn, that's it. Let's see. So game manager was in play card phase, I think. Control M-O. Okay, so game manager was in play cards. We played the card, right? And the card we had to play was push by 2. Okay, which is victim card victim phase. All right. So we went to the victim phase right here, which told us select a victim. Then we clicked on the play, which select victim, appoint victim. All right, so let's go to appoint victim. That also worked, right? Where is appoint victim? Where are you? There. Appoint victim, and he was pushed forward by 2. Single move -2. Selecting victim, select victim false. Waiting, wait for card play phase, true. Okay, so it ended up. Okay, wait for card play phase. So that's an important one because it should happen on receive completed move. Evaluate landing tile, I think. So evaluate landing tile. Or was it? I don't know. So for this, evaluate landing tile, blah, 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 draw phase, draw phase, draw phase. Now we need to find that wait for card play phase. That's the one. Okay, if not, so protagonist had already arrived. And I don't remember where it was. I've stopped it. I'm silly. I don't remember where it was. It was on draw phase or something.
Oh yeah, it got stuck on select victim phase.
Yeah, just before discard phase. That's the thing, right? So it selected the victim, and then it ended up on any particular tile. It couldn't have been refuel, but it could have been any of these. Let's go with standard. So if not draw phase, if not card play phase, draw phase, but if it is discard phase, and we never got here. Okay, so I'm going to do something you've never seen before.
What?
I'm going to click on this. I'm going to say attach to Unity. Now it's going to go into debug mode, and it's creating some kind of like temporary build, and it goes all orange and weird. And what we're going to do is we're going to start adding breakpoints. Now what breakpoints are is that they stop the code when you reach that point over there. So these are all of the various discard phases.
Can we delete debug mode?
Yeah, later. Just don't worry. For now, we're going to hit play, and now debug mode is active. Every time we reach those points, it will lead us to Visual Studio. We'll be able to check all of the data. 9, awesome. So we go to a breakdown.
Boom.
Draw a card to refuel. Ooh, that's weird. Reroll him before anything. Okay, well, we got the bug that we had before. And it said reroll him before anything if plist is the same as active. Oh, wait a moment. No, yeah, that's correct. If player is the same, if check refuel available. Right, because it was added here. Refuel was added right here. So all of a sudden the refuel is available right here. Even though we haven't landed on that yet. Yeah, no, I can see what's happening here. That's why we're getting that weird issue. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to check this in every single one of these cases separately. Let me think. So we went to breakdown, and then we went to refuel. When we end up on refuel, we shouldn't get a turn because we're broken down. Yeah, we shouldn't get that turn. Oh boy, how do we do that? That's an issue.
We're almost out of time as well.
Yeah, I know. I need to think. Wait a moment. Yeah. I told you this would be a peculiar evening. Either it's going to be very, very fun and we'll be very quick, or we'll get into problems.
Which is what happened.
That's what I expected. Okay, so refuel available. We end up here. But we've just broken down. So the turn is theoretically done, but then you get a refuel. Oh, blimey. I think we need, this is an exception. I think we're actually going to need an extra thing, like just broken down or something on the player. And if you get just broken down, getting a refuel later doesn't work. I mean, it still stores the refuel point on your thing.
But first the breakdown happens, then the refuel.
Yeah. Well, you get the refuel for the next turn. But still, there's yet another problem here, which is this thing gets played in advance, and it's not supposed to happen. So we can check if P... Copy all of this. Paste it here.
Oh.
Did you just copy it again? Oh, come on, Zoe, focus. Seriously. Right. Copy this. I'm already having enough trouble figuring out what I need to do here. Okay, paste this here.
I told you, I did it, but it doesn't work.
Oh, I think I know.
I pressed it.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I falsely accused you of bad things. Copy all of this. It's you know that sometimes you press that thing. So
yeah, sometimes I make the mistake.
Okay, so we'll check if refuel is available because we just got it. So if we're waiting for a card to discard, first we discard it, then we do the thing. Else, we don't need to check this again. And therefore, this entire thing here doesn't need to exist.
Bye.
Save. And that should only apply if you are the person playing. Hey, maybe we fixed both bugs. Yes, I think it's actually possible that we fixed both bugs.
Whoop-de-doo. Let's check.
Oh. No, actually, I don't think so.
Ja.
And, yeah, we can't verify that one very easily. Rubbish.
Remember we have the debug to count the rolls?
Yes, I know, but we don't have a debug to get what card we want. That's a big issue. Maybe we should actually. 2 breakdown. Okay, red discard. That one's working. Skip X1.
Yes.
Yellow. 9. Another breakdown. Straight to background. Goes to go again. Okay, so go again is clearly a wrong caption, right? We're gonna write bonus turn. Or bonus roll.
So this guy's got to skip and this guy's got to roll.
Yeah, now you see one thing that's happening. The text is getting smaller and smaller. And the reason why this is occurring is because we have limitations on the text and we're going to remove those. But we need to change the text a little bit. So on the text position here, what we do is we're going to put it low on the ground as opposed to middle. Okay. And we're going to say wrap in an overflow. Overflow. Oh, I thought that would actually work. Remove auto.
Robot.
Put it on 3. Auto size. Okay, 3 is too much. 1 too little. 2. Okay. 2 seems okay. Let's see how it looks like in game. Okay. So
it's crashing into skip.
Bonus rolls, I don't like it. It's too long. And 2 is too small. So let's try 2.5. That's a bit better, I think.
But it's overlapping.
I know, but we'll shorten that word. So 2.5, remember all of this information. 2.5 down on the ground.
2.5 down
and
on the
no
ground.
auto size.
No
okay?
Auto size. 2.5 down on the ground, no auto size.
Prefabs, play, drag them in, check the play, go to text container, text position.
2.5
down on the ground.
2.5 auto size, not 4.
No auto size. Apply. Okay. Now we need to go to the game manager, and where it says card type names, that's fine. PFX names, I think. Yes. Instead of go again, type bonus turn. Capitals, all capitals, banana, be consistent. Bonus, onus. Bonus turn. Exclamation mark. Save. Okay, so that's good. Now we need to go to the code and take a look at where at the play. When we get update race position, we need to change bonus. And we're just going to say this. Save. Okay, now this is going to be substantially more narrower, so it should be a little bit better. This should help us at least a little bit. Okay, so red turn, roll the 10. That one goes over everything. Bing, push -2. Let's do it.
Yeah, push him.
Okay, bonus turn, red roll again. No.
Active player didn't draw.
Active player didn't draw, that's a lie. Okay, so let's see. Check if reveal available. If waiting for card phase. Well, we should check a few more actually of these. Yeah. So go wait for card phase or wait for anything else. Play phase, I think we called it. Play card phase. Anything else? Or Select victim. No. Wait for card play phase.
We've already had that.
Oh. Wait a moment. If wait for card play phase, so that was the original one that we had in the first place. So what stage were we at after that? This card. So we weren't in the wait for play phase? That's weird. Okay, wait a second. Okay, yeah, push backward by 2. It should be in wait for card. It should be in wait for card play phase. But it wasn't. Or was it? No, wait, it was. Your dad is a fool, I think. It was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't in wait for card play phase. So when does card play phase equals false? When does it get turned false? I know there's going to be a few. So draw phase, which is definitely not the one we were in. Victim, yes. We went to the victim phase, then we selected the victim phase. That's what happened. And then after we selected the victim phase, we calculated this thing. Oh yeah, dear, making games not easy. So what about victim? Select victim phase.
Select victim phase.
Well, but when you appoint a victim, then I think it changes, doesn't it? Appoint victim of push backward by 2. Wait for... But then it should have been correct. What the fudge is happening? I don't know.
Is it Unity bug?
No, it's us. This is definitely us.
Oh.
Yes. So it said active player didn't roll, which means wait for card play phase was false. So what phase was true? And the phases are not an enum, so I can't debug it easily. I don't know what phase it is. Let's check again. So the only 2 phases we could have had is discard phase. It's my only guess. But that could work, actually. So if wait for a or discard phase. There. That would do. So even a discard phase would return that. Because I think that's where we were. That would make sense. It's the thing that comes after waiting for play. Alright.
The unlucky green.
We keep on finding a million bugs.
I know.
8. Alright, so this is a re-roll. Let's try and draw. No, it gets roll again. Active player didn't draw. Correct. Good.
Woo!
Okay, roll. Gets a 10. Not bad. But it's short of this, I think. Unless we get a push. We get to lose 1,000. Okay, yellow.
Oh, I bumped the microphone.
Always bumping the bloody microphone. 4.
I'll put my hand in here so that I don't.
That's alright, lose 500. Come on, people, give us good cards that move people around so we can figure things out.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, draw a card. Wow. Steal, bloody, bloody, blah. Well, the red is the best one, I guess. Okay, red. 2. Swap. Well, all of the swaps are kind of pointless. I'm just going to do green. Alright. Click. Turn on the dice wheels. Oakley dokley.
Green has almost nothing. But now he has 210.
Draw a card. Pushed by 2. Let's push green. Oh, let's push red onto the refuel.
Yes.
Actually, let's put blue onto the refuel. Okay?
Okay.
Bonus X1. Bonus turn. Discard, then roll. Poo poo. That's wrong. Because it thinks that it got the...
That he got it. Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Listen,
got it.
if you point at the screen, nobody can see it. Okay? She was pointing at the green player. Right, so the game thinks that green got the up grade, which is a bit foolish. Because it should be if P is the same. What in the world? This makes no sense whatever. Right? Discard then roll. Copy this entire thing. Control F.
We can't save, remember?
That's fine. Aha, there's another one. That's the one.
Is this
It's
some
on
trivia?
review, evaluate. Why is this here? Oh, whoops. Well, that will explain a few things.
No, you can't save.
Yeah, you can save now. It's fine. Just it'll crash, but it's okay. Okay. I had forgotten to remove that particular state change there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie doke. That may explain a few of the errors. Okay, so we go to breakdown. Please get a push or pull or something weird. Push +1. +1 is pointless, but we can at least test this. Select the player that's on the track. Okay, so we can only select ourselves.
We still have the
Red, discard.
thing stored.
Okay, green.
Good.
So skip X1 is stored. That's good. 7. Restart. That's at least it happened early. Yesterday I was here. I restarted. Yeah. 5. Boom. Pariah.
Useless.
Which doesn't work at the moment.
It sounds like somebody's partying the word pariah. Why didn't he overtake green?
Because you start from start.
That guy got a bonus turn, so he can roll again.
Yeah. So can't draw, can roll. Roll. Okay, he's gonna fall on another skip a turn. Oh, that's gonna be harsh. Yes! 2 skip a turns. Oh, are we sure we want this design?
Yeah. We're torturing the players.
Push -2.
Make that guy fall on the
Watch.
line.
It goes here and then skips a turn. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Wow! That's proper harsh.
It's gonna make people proper yelling this.
Uh-oh. Select the victim.
drat.
There we are.
Here we go again.
So same problem. After we select the victim, meaning we appoint the victim, let's go and take a look at what happens. So we appointed the victim, various things happen. We're waiting for the play to occur. So we definitely appointed the thing and was pushed backward by 2, I think. So victim phase false, wait for card play phase true. And what is also here at the end? Nothing. So wait for card play phase true. So wait for card play phase. Control F. I think I know. I think I finally know. So that's the only one, I think. And what's happening is because P is not the protagonist, stuff isn't happening. So we're basically going to need another one for is not the protagonist. Yeah. And that needs to happen when we evaluate. And it should happen when all of the moves have occurred. Oh, blimey, blimey, blimey. Evaluate. I don't know. I don't know how we can test for this. So here are all of these. Okay, I think I know how. So, else.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's not the player that's doing it, it's the opponent that's doing it. And what we're interested in knowing if wait for card play phase. So copy this. Paste it here.
Oh, sorry.
Close the bracket, open a squiggly. Enter, close it. Save. Now, here you need another switch like this one. So shift, copy, paste it here. Okay. Now we need to check if we're on start, standard, break down, or refuel. Right. So those are the possibilities. So let's remove start, standard. Mine needs to go all together. Breakdown and do case tile type refuel. Tile type dot refuel. Colon. Save. No, just save. Don't break. Don't break. All right. So save again. And if wait for card play phase, then we're gonna say well, we need to. Do we need to check if the guy has more to draw? I don't think so. So discard phase. Cut this. Paste it here. Save. So now after the victim's done all of the things, if they land on any of these tiles, we're going to immediately go to the discard phase. That makes sense, because why not on the mine? Because the mine moves you. Why not on the oil slick? Because the oil slick moves you. So everything that moves you cannot end that wait play phase. All right, so test again. Oh boy, you want to do some clickety?
Sure.
You do the clickety. All right, yellow. Let's see what happens.
This was the Lilith today.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pretend she's actually playing. Okay.
Sure, you pretend. I'm too lazy. 2 breakdown. Okay, so now you should discard, and that's exactly correct. You get discard. Turn on
green.
Turn the on. I'm confused by that message. Okay, so go. Yeah, draw a card.
Clickety clock.
Push by -3.
Who do you want to push?
Try pushing any of the ones that are out, just to test. Nope. Okay.
Let's push ourselves so it lands in the mine.
Okay, we're gonna land on oil slick, then forward, and then mine. So do it.
Boom. Dying.
Okay, that worked.
Green draw card. Oh boy.
Okay, that's interesting. Let's wait. Okay, I know why this is happening. So we're getting draw phase again because we were waiting for card play phase, and here we're not doing these considerations, and they are a bit stupid. The mine shouldn't do this. So the mine needs to go, and all the others are essentially the same. So, right. You can delete this, you can delete this, and refuel instead needs to stay out because it's dealt with earlier. But here we go, if not draw phase, if not wait for card play phase, draw phase. But if you are in wait for card, discard phase. That should be correct. Okay, save. There you go. We're doing some good testing today. Doing some good bug fixing. Roll. Well, I hope. Okay, we're gonna finish after this, okay?
Okay. 8. That is roll again.
Refuel, yeah. Bonus turn. Okay.
This guy should be able to roll again. You can't click. Good. 6.
Mine.
Boom.
And now you can draw. Yeah.
Cool.
Push -1. Push yourself.
We cannot push this, so dying.
Discard. That's an ugly place to be. If you get overtaken, you end up on breakdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think he will. Unless somebody gets a 12.
No. You just need an 8 or a 10 or an 11 or a 12. It's quite a few options. Lose 500. That works. Put it away.
Yellow's turn.
Breakdown.
Bong,
Well, that should be...
bong,
Oh!
bong.
So you see green did various things. Nothing happened. Draw a card. Brilliant. Push by 1. Okay, push yourself by 1.
Bang.
Oh,
Now there's 2 people with skip one.
That is proper cool, though. That was a cool move. Steal 1,000. Definitely from yellow.
Bang.
By yellow. Okay.
Not very good rolls, right?
Oh, crash.
Hit
the pause button. I know this bug. That's the first one in my list. Hit the pause button.
Yeah, this one.
It still kind of works. So, draw a card.
Okay.
Mine. That doesn't know nothing. Card type not yet supported.
Dump. Okay. Blue.
I think that's reveal. Oh, this is harsh.
He's gonna pummel everybody. Where did the breakdowns go?
Doink,
Yeah, they just...
doink. Got a skip, got a bonus. And blue draw card. Yay! Everything's working brilliantly. Wait. We got a -2.
Push him in the mine. Push him in the mine.
Push 4 in the mine. Boink.
Boing.
See ya. Blue discard. Works! This is brilliant. Okay. Red's turn. Okay, let's see if the bonus is working. Right? So you need to send red places. Okay, so red doesn't overtake.
Oh, he got a bonus and a skip.
That's fine. Okay, roll again. Fantastic. Woo! It's working.
Peeps.
Roll the 5. And now draw a card. Oh, harshness. Green.
Wahaha. This is green.
Oh, poor yellows, they're just sleeping. Oi! Sorry, wait a second. Before you continue, before you select a victim, I want to take a look at what this red situation is. Lap -1. Okay, that works. Cool. Right.
Select a victim.
So select a victim. Well, we could see if the bonus is working on blue.
Yeah.
Just to test, right? This one ends up on a mine, ends up backwards, makes no difference. Same thing, no difference. Just ends up forward, no difference. But this one is interesting. So let's see. Okay, so bonus, no problem. Blue, click on the dice wheels. Turns. Yeah, wait a moment. Wait a second. I'll give you the mouse in a second.
Okay. 10. And he should get another.
I want a mine. Hit a mine. Please hit a mine.
Yep.
Okay. Draw a card. That's wrong. Oh boy.
Oh, everything breaks.
Yep.
Drat. And it's late.
I'm thinking. So he ended on the mine. The mine does the effect on you. Then goes forward. And because it's your turn, you end up in this branch over here. Because it's your turn. And then you check if refuel available. Because it's available and we're not in either of these situations, we got here, but we also got the draw card. What? Oh, wait. No, the return should be down here. So how in the world did it end up to the draw phase? Well, wait, let's think this through. So it ended up on the mine. It did the effect, right? Mm-hmm. It flew backwards.
Yes.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know why. The problem is when you end up on a mine, it generates a new movement. So you shouldn't end up down here in the first place. So here's what we're going to do. Type return here.
Return.
And here, type return as well.
Return.
Save. Yeah, with 2, it's much better. Okay, let's give it another test. So we're interrupting the code there, so it never goes to the possible situation changers. It'll simply wait for the next landing. Let's see if that works. 3. Steal 1,000. Whoever you pick, I don't care. Pick one.
Last time
Can you steal from yourself? Oh, we should test it next time.
Oh,
okay.
Oopsies.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll test it next time. Green. Click on the dice wheels.
Green is rolling. Green rolled an 11.
Oh boy. Big cough. Push +1.
You should do push.
No difference. Push yourself.
Doing.
Yeah.
Dump.
Safe to say the game is quite a bit more interesting now, I think.
It's got this amount of cups in it.
Excuse me. Well,
Okay,
we'll throw you definitely blue. Yup. Bonus turn. Discard then roll.
Oh, whoa, the band's still going again.
Rubbish. So many bugs. So, we ended up on a standard tile.
Mm-hmm.
We waited for the play. We appointed the victim, which was ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It pushed us forward by 2. Select victim phase, wait for card phase, true. So wait for card play phase. So then we landed on refuel, which was ourselves. Right here, right? Blah, 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 add the refuel. That's perfect. Continue. Goes down here. If player is the same as the active player, which it is, check if refuel is available, which it is. If wait for card phase, which it is, but we selected ourselves. So it worked correctly.
Oh.
Yeah, it...
Our code is just wrong.
Well, yeah, basically it's... because you pushed yourself, it counts as an ended turn. So you get the bonus for later. So, I mean, technically speaking, it's not wrong. You've interrupted it, right? Because you got the bonus and you get to keep it. You just don't get to execute it right now. Because you've already drawn a card. That's fine. If you draw a card, you should end the turn. That's good. Yeah, it looked weird, but I think it makes sense.
Then,
at the end of the day.
Phew.
So let's play a little longer and then we're done. Okay?
Yeah.
Maximum 10 minutes. Alright, so that was correct actually. Draw a card, push +1, yourself, you have no other option.
Dump yellow.
Okay, that's a refuel. You should not get to roll and you should get... No, so click on the discard. Doesn't work. Okay. Active player didn't draw, that's correct. 7. Is that a mine? Nope. 2. Breakdown. Alright, so skip a turn. No problem. Roll. Everything is working as intended. Overtake. Okay, so now watch. As you get a bonus turn. Right? Yep. Alright. Get a bonus of 1, which is stashed. Steal 500 from yourself. From green. Can't steal from yourself. Okay.
Okay, let's steal from yellow. Bye.
Okay, put the card away. Red turn. Did you see the bug? Red rolled 8.
We had the same bug in Fizzy Dice.
That's right.
Which I called Psychoro.
Psychoro. That's an easy fix. We just check if it's an 8.
Red
Red roll again.
Oh yeah, I got a refuel.
Yeah.
Almost forgot.
Yes, you did. 9.
Bong.
Okay. Draw a card. Pariah.
Useless.
Sounds good.
We don't care about Pariah.
For now. It'll be bad in future.
Bad in future. Bad.
It'll be bad.
Bad. This is breakdown. He's gonna break down blue.
Yep.
Donk. Yay. Draw a card.
Steal 1,000.
Who is the most?
Green, obviously.
Take.
Eat green.
No, wait, 470? Oh, yeah. I thought that was a 7. Because of the bloody font.
Bloody.
Bloody.
It's funny when you say bloody.
Bloody. Donk.
Move -1. Yes! Yourself.
Darn.
Okay, now this doesn't continue.
Dump.
You just get a... okay. Did you notice something? When you got the bonus turn, it didn't show on your first. Now roll and you'll see it will appear next. It will appear after 8 overtakes you. That's my guess.
Donk. Badoy.
Yeah. No.
Oh, badoy.
Bonus turn appeared red. Oh, boo boo. Everything's wrong. Blue.
That dick. Take.
There's more bugs.
Seriously?
Yeah, put stuff away.
Okay.
That one shouldn't have a bonus of 1, should have a bonus of 2.
Yeah.
But he didn't get it. What? Wait. They're private. They're private, so we can't see them. All right. One last test. Yeah, well, you tell me about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are these. Okay, change them to public.
Okay.
Even though they shouldn't be. Copy. Paste. Save. Okay, there they are. So now we'll be able to see them on every player. Because what happened to green was wrong.
Wrong!
And that's relatively easy to reproduce, right? As long as we get a card that allows us to end up on a refuel or something.
Ka-toing.
Pariah.
Useless for now.
So that's very important that you comment every time you get it, okay? Roll the 10. Steal 1,000 from...
Yourself has the most, but then one of these. But I can't steal from somebody else. No, I can't.
You can.
I can. I'm gonna go with green because Daddy was green last time.
Always hating the father. That's how it
Evil
works.
Daddy.
Isn't it Father's Day soon? One of those stupid pseudo celebration things. Father's Day is another day when Dad goes, "Can you please not take my money? Thanks." Click on the red one.
Okay.
That's working for the opponent, but it's not working for you, which is a bit sad. Okay, that's an 11.
Dun dun.
Push +1 for red again. I know we're giving red loads of favors, but that's fine. That's working correctly.
Well, red was me last time, so. 1, 2, 3.
Draw a card.
Oops.
Push -3, do yourself. Oh, that's a perfect test.
Bong.
Okay, so you got the bonus turn. Wait.
Oh, but it didn't display because Pariah is in the way.
That shouldn't matter. Refuel turn 0. Didn't work.
Drat, 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 drat.
Didn't work at all. Why? Oh, it got discard and roll?
Did it?
Oh, that explains it. So you get the turn, you immediately use it because it's you, but something else interferes. Okay, that's good. Well, at least this gives us hints. So we end up here, we get it, it actually works. We got it, right? And as soon as we got it, it ended up here. We are the protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
We checked if it's available. It is. We checked if we're in wait card play phase. We checked or in discard phase. We may or may not be in either. But I think we're in one of these. And we go to discard phase. That's an absurd thing. If you're in discard phase, you go to discard phase. This is stupid. Your dad. Your dad is silly. And I think actually this will fix it. Because I think the discard phase led us to the discard phase again. And then it said discard and roll. Yes, that's what it said. Yes, we ended up here because we were in discard phase.
Woo!
I think. I'm actually not sure. Not sure.
Uh-oh.
What? But wait, let's think this through. Because that's wait for play. Wait for card play phase. Oh, and then it returns here. But, oh, wait a second. Your dad is a fool.
Oh.
Your dad is nuts. Or is he? Yes, he's nuts. This belongs here. We cannot return when we haven't evaluated. So because we're going to discard phase, return.
Mm-hmm.
Return should only apply to when we roll again. If we're not rolling, does it make a difference in the end? I don't think so. I think I'm a bit broken in the head. Yeah. Discard. But wait. If you end up here, because you end up in discard and roll. So do you get a boat? I don't understand anything. I don't understand anything.
Neither do I.
We need to... I know exactly how to reproduce the bug, and it's just a matter of being lucky enough to get the situation. Push by -3, sure. Key already present in the dictionary. We'll take a look at that. That's the same bug as last time. That's interesting. So it does... Whoa! Broken stuff. That's the same bug as the other one that we have with the keys. I'll look into it next time.
Bloody bugs.
Oh, okay. I think I broke the entire game now. Yeah, it's gone. We've lost it. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, 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 ay. Bugs is...
Yeah, well, we already know that bug. Okay, breakdown, go away. Blues rolling. Come on. 7. Mine don't work.
It don't work today.
Breakdown. This should give you a bonus.
Boom, boom.
Yes. Draw a card. Mine doesn't work.
How do we keep getting mines?
By getting them. Oh, wow. Breakdown. Bonus. This it's like more text than stuff. Push by 2. So let's push. Oh, look at this. Are you ready? I'm going to push yellow. Yellow's going to get a breakdown. Overtake green. Who's going to get a bonus? So that should be interesting. That should actually test the thing. Explosions.
Oh, boys.
I don't know who is already in the dictionary, but somebody. Oh, yeah, we broke everything. Because this guy would otherwise go here. Or does
that guy would go backward.
Somehow the overtake doesn't trigger or something like that. Wow, that would have been interesting. Unfortunately, our game is broken.
Broken.
Well, at least we know that... Oh, perfect. Discard, then roll. And it didn't work. So, but he did get here. Discard, then roll. That's what he got. Discard phase. Well, obviously, because it opened the discard phase. Wait a second. If it says discard and roll, then obviously this is a lie. Because we would need has rolled to be false. Oy. So that's the bug. There it is. That's your fix. But if we do that, I don't know. I just genuinely have no idea.
Bugsies. Annoying.
I really want to get this thing again. Push by 3. Sure, go forward. Run backward. And you lost points. Sorry.
That's what Green deserves for making Daddy beat him today.
Steal from 500. 7. Should be an overtake, which sends me to the mine, which sends me back. Okay. Draw card. Mine doesn't work. No, I got this. Go away. 2 breakdown. Woo, that was pretty cool. Green stern. 3. Push my -1.
Him. Push him. Push the Raya today.
Yeah, because people on the internet totally know what you're talking about.
Whoopsies.
Draw a card. Push +1.
Push
So
him
this should be literally an overtake.
Push him so that he lands on the bar and hits him.
Currently blue select a victim, so that makes no sense. Oh, I could do this.
Yeah.
And
crash.
Yeah, that works with internet people. They totally know what guns means. Children! Ugh. Push +3. Alright, what's the situation here?
Him so that he overtakes.
Well, why would I push my opponent so he overtakes me? Yeah,
well, you're not red.
There's no good option here. I can cause the crash again. Watch. Doink. All right. Overtake. Put this away. Green. Click on the dice wheels. Can I get that bug to trigger, please? Get a push by 2. No. Well, blue, you're getting robbed. Big time. Poor blue. Blue is poor now. 6. Wow, that's like a war here. Nobody's moving. Push -3.
Push him. Push red.
Right, let's go the crash again. Wow.
And why did blue say overtake?
Did blue say overtake?
Yeah, there was overtake above blue's head.
That's strange.
Well, blue's roof. It's a car, not a person.
Okay, are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see it, so you may be right. I'm not sure. Okay, 5. Boink. It's properly a war zone here. What do you mean roll again? Ah, did we have...
Oh, yeah, he had to roll again.
Okay.
Not another bug.
Right. Push by 2. That we know it works, so that's not a problem. Click on the dice wheels. Can I get somebody who is in his turn and ends up ending on a get another one? Lose 1,000. Okay. Wow, green had loads. I guess. He lost a ton.
Now there's a war zone over there.
Yeah, well, poor green can't get past here. He's just getting stuck. Pariah.
Useless. Pariah.
Say it every time, okay?
Oops. I keep forgetting.
Yeah. Fine. We're not getting the one bug I want to look at. Yellow, draw card. Swap.
Yeah, swap with green. Swap with green.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Well, it's stupid too. He's the one.
Oh, boys.
Okay, so swap breaks things. So I've already got that. Why? So we ended up on a standard one. Change score, length standard. Blah, 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 blah. If P is protagonist, check if this is available. If it's not available, if you end up on a standard tile, if you're not in draw phase, which you're not, if you're not in card play phase, so I was not in card play phase, wait for card play phase. No, because both of us landed, I think. Yeah. Because your opponent landed. Swap works differently. That's why we... Wait. Right, we ended up in the discard phase first. And then we ended up in the draw phase. Yeah, I don't know that I like this. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to comment that out for now, and we're going to say goodbye to everyone because this has been long enough. So
it hasn't beat the record, though.
What?
It hasn't beat the record, though.
Yeah, fair enough. Is it beat or beaten? I'm fairly sure it's beaten. Beaten, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Conjugation of...
Of what does conjugation mean?
Oh... Conjugation is how verbs work when they are in different genders and different how do you call them in English? Persons? I don't know. Tenses and all sorts of stuff. So what was it? Beat conjugation.
Why are we doing this in a code class?
Well, because we gotta find out. Have beaten. You were wrong. Wrong.
I was wrong?
Yes. Spanish dictionary because reasons, but yeah, beat, will beat. Where's the participle? Beaten, beaten.
No wait, beaten.
Have beaten.
It says here, beaten. Oh wait, I don't understand.
No, you go present, past, and past participle. That's. I don't know. We checked a very weird website, right? Conjugate to beat, English conjugation. There, beat, beaten. Ah, apparently beat as well.
Beat, beaten.
So perhaps you were right. I don't know. No, it's gotta be beat.
Beat.
Beaten.
Beat.
I win.
Beat.
Goodbye,
Beat.
everyone.
Beat.
Bye.
Beat. Bye. Beat.